going to teach you guys the process, because this is really good for getting rid of heavy metals, which we've talked about before, and I have like told you guys about this liver gallbladder cleanse, but I thought if I show the process, it'll show people like how easy it is and how simple it is, how cheap it is, and how it's like there's not really an excuse not to do it if it is something that you think would be good for your body. It's gonna flush out heavy metals. It's going to get all of the gunk and shit that's stuck in our gallbladders, in our gallstones, and in our livers, okay? So it's gonna flush gallstones out of your body as well. Like, you're gonna be flushing a little bit, but it's only like one night that you're flushing, so, and it's not like uncontrollable or uncomfortable or anything like, you know what I mean, out there and gross. So I really was surprised by that last time I did it, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. You guys are gonna like, yeah, totally be able to do it. This is not professional medical advice though, so make sure you talk to your doctor, or like, just, you know what I mean, go by your own gauge and see how you feel about doing it, and if it's something that is kind of like aligning with you. Especially because I just did the video on addiction, I wouldn't recommend this to someone who has like recently come out of, say, like an alcohol addiction, or just anything else like benzos or any prescription medications. Probably give your time to recover a bit, because this is a little bit like, it's an inner body, like bodily experience, okay? So you're actually kind of like, you know, you can feel the gallstones coming out of your gallbladder. You can feel this, like, the kind of like, it's a little bit of like a weakness feeling in your gallbladder when it's going through this process of flushing, okay, and your liver. So you don't want to put too much strain on your body if you're recently like out of addiction or something like that. Just give yourself some time, I would say, and do this maybe like a year after you've been sober. I did this 6 months ago. This is my second time doing it. So we are like, for me, I want to do it every 6 months. Some people do it every 3 months to just really keep flushing and getting the toxins out when they first start. You don't want to be doing this every month, because that's too much, and it's too much strain on your body and your inner organs. So yeah, I'm just heading to the river, quick river dip, of course, today before we get started. So just wanted to say hi, and we'll see you guys in a few. Now that we got the dip in, the first thing we're gonna do with the liver cleanse is, you want to do this before like 12 o'clock noon, okay, is eat a fat-free breakfast on the day of your liver flush, okay? So you're not gonna eat after that till the next day, but you cannot have fat in the breakfast, just because no fat is going to be able to prepare the liver and the gallstones for flushing. And today I'm gonna eat a panini. Bananas have very little fat in them. However, like Greek yogurt, you can look online, like eggs and stuff, I think, don't have much fat in them either. So those are good options. You can also drink apple juice. Apple juice has a lot of malic acid in it as well. The malic acid is super important because it's going to soften your gallstones before the flush. So start 5 days prior. So you're gonna need some organic Epsom salts, edible, okay? These are gonna be used to help as a laxative for the flush. I like to structure the water with love and healing intentions, so you can do that as well if you want to. All right, guys, it is salt water time. So I'm really scared. You drink 3/4 of a cup. We're starting at 6 o'clock right now. You've made your mixture at 2 p.m. Now at 6 p.m. you're gonna drink your first gallbladder, and it's gonna be great, okay? So I just have like a full cup here, and I just pour it like almost full. 3/4 of the way, a little bit more. Add it to your smaller jar, a little glass. And as I told you guys, I've done this once before, and I'm not gonna make the mistake of just having the salt water without anything else. Like, you're allowed to have either, you can squeeze a lemon or a lime, or you can actually put vitamin C packets in the salt water and mix that in. Like vitamin C, stuff like that is okay, but nothing else. Okay, so you can use that as kind of like a chaser or something to cut the nasty taste you have in your mouth. So here we go. I have my squeezed lemon and lime, and we're just gonna get this done. Oh, that's so much better with the lime and the lemon. Shake it up for about a minute until it is all mixed together as one substance. This next part is really, really important. So you're going to drink the mixture once you are ready for bed and you have everything beside you, your phone. You cannot get up after you drink this mixture. You need to lay straight on your back. This is very important, and some people get this wrong. So lay straight on your back and do not move. Try to go to sleep. So set an alarm for 8 a.m. to get up and drink the 3rd dose of your Epsom salt mixture, okay? You can go back to sleep after. However, the morning is when you're going to really be flushing. You might have already flushed a bit during the nighttime. If you have to get up and flush, that's totally fine. But you should be doing most of the flushing of the gallstones in the morning time here. Whew, so we are done with the flushing. And it is like, it's the afternoon of the next day for me right now. So a little overview on what I experienced is that I still flushed quite a few gallstones, considering I did it like 6 months ago for the first time this time around. So that was cool to see that, like, oh, there's still more to flush out kind of thing. And like my clarity, my mindset right now feels really, really good. I feel like there's definitely been some type of release. And we've kind of talked about that before, how heavy metals are kind of linked to depression or anxiety or extreme exhaustion. And so that's another reason why it's good. It will improve your mental state if we detox the toxins, right? Detox the heavy metals. So definitely feeling a little bit of that. Super happy I did it again. And as you guys saw, the process is really easy, right? So like anybody can do that, but definitely make sure you check in if you have any medical conditions with your professional doctor before you do it. And like I said, if you just came out of an addiction of any kind, you might want to just let your body slowly recover from that and then hit it with the liver cleanse later on, after you've kind of been sober for a while, just because it is intense right now. My stomach is a little bit queasy and you feel a little bit weak, obviously, because you haven't eaten in 24 hours. You just flushed a lot out of your body, you know, your liver, your gallbladder, all of these organs, internal organs are a little bit tired right now. So it's really important to not eat a huge meal right after. You want to slowly incorporate solid foods after you do it. So for breakfast today, I had a yogurt. I didn't even eat a banana because I was like, that's going to be too intense. So I just followed kind of what my gut feeling was and just had a little bit of yogurt. You could also probably eat like some scrambled eggs, or I also had some of my carrot juice, so just doing like juicing, and juices would probably be ideal for kind of the 12 p.m. lunchtime meal that you're going to be able to have after the flush. But follow what your gut feeling and your own intuition is looking for. Do not eat a huge meal though. Wait till kind of later to have a smaller meal, and then tomorrow you can go back to more solid foods and bigger meals. Some people might ask like, well, I thought the body naturally excretes gallstones from the body on its own, and it does. However, this process is just going to be that extra mile of help to get out the calcified gallstones in your gallbladder, and also just clean out the liver, right? And just give it, a little bit of extra help to flush that all out. Because sometimes it needs that. So that's why it's good to kind of do this every 6 months, every year, however you're feeling about it. I like to do it twice a year. So that's my kind of routine with it. But wanted to share it with you guys so you can experience how it feels after you get all those gallstones out. It's pretty cool. So enjoy it, love you lots, and just be safe with it.